movies. What's your favorite?
My favorite? It's tough. It's a tough call between Finding Nemo and Toy Story 1 for me. Honestly, Toy Story 2 is also really good.
Yeah,
as it would turn out. But
I'm not saying that Toy Story 1 is bad. I like the new characters in Toy Story 2.
Fair enough. Yeah. No. Yeah.
And Finding Nemo is a fantastic movie.
Yeah, Finding Nemo is so good. Yeah. And I really enjoyed The Incredibles. Like, thoroughly enjoyed The Incredibles.
It was an enjoyable movie. It's just like it's no Wall-E.
Right, yeah.
But again, few things are, and when I mean by few things, I mean most of what Hollywood makes now is not Wall-E.
Is not Wall-E, right?
Yeah. Like seriously, Rory, you have to watch that movie.
I do, yeah.
We'll sit down and watch it again because I watched it this week, but I will gladly watch the movie anytime.
And also, can I just before we sort of clue up here, and do the Facebook, do the Twitter, whatever.
Yeah.
Can I point out? I consistently forget this. I got IMDb up on the computer to my left here. Do you remember learning at one point? Because I seem to remember learning it that Joss Whedon wrote Titan AE.
Yep.
I always forget that. I don't know how you felt about that movie, but I liked it.
I can't remember anything from it. I remember I thought it was weird, and I thought it had really great animation, but it was like a weird movie.
It was a weird movie. Yeah.
Was that Warner Brothers?
That was the. Let me see now.
Because it wasn't DreamWorks.
Got the IMDb up here. Let me just Google it. That'll be a lot easier. I'm just trying to make sure we don't have dead air or over here.
Yeah. Okay. It's who made it?
Oh, Fox.
Okay.
20th Century Fox. Yeah.
But I know why I remember that. It's because it was Don Bluth's last movie. Don Bluth, if you don't know who he is, back in the late 80s, early 90s, he was the king of animation. The way I'm talking about Pixar now is the way I would have been talking about Don Bluth, because he made Secret of NIMH, he made All Dogs Go to Heaven, he made Land Before Time, he made American Tail, which is one of the saddest movies I've ever seen. I also cried, although I was little at the time, but I cried at American Tail and Land Before Time, because Land Before Time, Jesus Christ, that movie is sad.
Right, yeah.
To a level where it's because Don Bluth has this philosophy: as long as you have a happy ending, kids can handle anything, and I think that's the right attitude to have. I hate when you coddle kids with movies. Now, don't have gore or sex or graphic violence or anything like that, but you can throw in really complex stuff at them, really scary stuff, really sad stuff, and kids can handle it. We handle it. We watch these movies. We're okay. I haven't killed anybody yet.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm also in that camp.
But yeah.
Yeah, I thought Titan AE was weird. There's no doubt about it, but I thought it was cool.
I honestly don't remember a thing about that.
It's a good animated sci-fi, which is nice, because that kind of thing isn't done too often.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, go watch. I recommend watching it again. And it's Joss Whedon, so it's it's got to be good. Well, with that, perhaps you put that Alien movie in there as the exception, but for the most part, Joss Whedon's been incredibly strong.
Did you know that Don Bluth? You know what? I'm not going to talk about Don Bluth because we're going to do a Don Bluth show at some time because I do love Don Bluth.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, for sure.
Because he's got a...
Whoa.
What?
Did you know that the... Well, the screenplay, of course, for Titan AE was a bunch of people, as it is for seemingly every animated movie ever made.
Yeah.
But it was actually... I didn't know this. I knew Supernatural... staff writer Ben Edlund, who's worked with Joss Whedon many times before. He actually worked with him on this as well. Because he worked with them on, can't remember what other show that Joss did that Ben worked on. It might have been Angel.
Okay.
And it was good because that's what, if there's anybody I trust to write Supernatural, it's someone who knows Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
And it's nice. You want to do Facebook and Twitter and stuff?
That was the most horrible cough I've ever heard. Sure. So if you like the show, you can feel free to follow us on Twitter at www.twitter.com/theapertureshow. All lowercases, no spaces. And you can also follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/theapertureshow. Uppercase T for the, uppercase A for aperture, lowercase s for show, and no spaces.
Absolutely. And you can send us an email if you want to provide us with some feedback. You can also, do that on the Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube.
Yeah.
But if you want to send us some feedback by email,
request a show, a topic, or
feel free to request stuff. We'll watch something. We'll watch a TV show if you think.
As I said before, if you want us to do a show about My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, I'll watch every episode.
Yep, absolutely,
gladly so.
Yeah. The one thing I won't watch is True Blood. But aside from that, have I described True Blood to you before?
I think I have a friend who likes that, and she's described it to me. But is that the one where it's like Gossip Girl with vampires?
Let me tell you what True Blood's about. True Blood's about this. Okay, it's Jim Bob, where's Billy? I don't know. I think Billy's in jail. Why is Billy in jail? Well, they think Billy killed Ma Odette. Well, that's just hooey. Billy didn't kill Ma Odette. And you're sitting there like, come on!
Aren't they vampires?
Well, there happens to be a vampire in the show.
Okay.
And there are multiple vampires like around, but the vampire is almost like, I don't know. It's like the neighbor.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like the guy from the what was it, Home Improvement, who you never see his face.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's like the vampires. And to be fair, I've only seen like the first 6 or 7 episodes, but the show for the first 6 or 7 episodes is marginally actually about vampires. Anyways, you can email us at theaperture@gmail.com, except in the word aperture, there's a 3 in place of the first E, because I think the ordinary email address was taken for some other reason. And you can also listen to us on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/theapertureshow. I guess you can technically watch the static graphic that's in the background.
Sorry, I had a minor freak out moment.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. Yeah, it's also available in 1080p, I think.
Sorry, just looking at something here. Did you, apparently Torchwood, you know the spin-off from Doctor Who?
Oh, yeah, Torchwood, yeah.
Did you know that Torchwood is an anagram for Doctor Who?
I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of funny. I didn't...
Completely unrelated.
Yeah, I haven't heard that before, though, with all my friends who watch Doctor Who. So we're going to clue it up here about 2.5 minutes early. From the actual hour, because it's really warm in here,
and we're quite hungry because we're recording this at 10 o'clock in the morning. I haven't eaten yet, and I'm hungry.
We tried to get the studio earlier. We couldn't for
various
reasons me and Adam know, and
we don't want to call anybody out.
So we had to book it for 9 a.m. this morning. This morning it airs at 1 o'clock, of course, and so stay tuned now for some good music.
This is 93.5 CHMR FM.